Decides, and I'm Maria Shakil. Candidates for the seats are being announced, alliances being forged, and campaign narratives being set. Battle for 2024 has entered the most crucial and decisive stage. Manifestos are being finalized, promises and guarantees being made by both the sides. So on the first, we are looking at the principal pillars of NDA and India. First, the Congress. The Congress, for example, is in contest in 155 seats without major allies, which make up for 29% of the Lok Sabha strength. It will be fighting alone in multiple states, from Madhya Pradesh to Chhattisgarh to Rajasthan to Uttarakhand, Himachal, Andhra and also Odisha. In 5 states, it faces a bipolar battle with the BJP, where regional parties play no significant role. On the other hand, the BJP, the principal face of the current government. In 193 seats, which represent 35% of the Lok Sabha, the BJP lacks strong allies and will be contesting independently. These seats are in Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, Uttarakhand, Himachal, Delhi, Jammu and Kashmir, Gujarat, Goa, Telangana and Kerala. In most of these states, the BJP faces a bipolar contest with the Congress. 3 days ago, that's when the election dates were announced. The Congress now has announced its 5 big promises. The BJP's hunt for allies has Raj Thackeray meeting Mr. Amit Shah. New eminent personalities are joining the BJP every day, as we keep getting those messages. And the Congress and its allies of India have all stepped up on the gas. So on India Decides, we ask, where do strategies stand of NDA and of India Bloc? Joining me on the show, Nalin Kohli, national spokesperson of the BJP. We have Amitabh Tiwari, political strategist, Dr. Shama Mohammed, spokesperson of the Congress, Neerja Chaudhary, senior journalist. I'm going to begin with Neerja. 1 month to go for the elections. Who, according to you, is better prepared in terms of alliances, Neerja?
I think that's a no-brainer. Certainly, the NDA is better prepared. It has a larger number of allies. It's going out very determinedly to get more and more smaller parties on board. And
Neerja, I'm going to come back to you. You can fix the camera in the meanwhile. Let me bring in Amitabh. Amitabh, this is a question that emerges perhaps from your article that you have written for NDTV.com, in which you do a SWOT analysis of sorts, talk about strengths and weaknesses of both the sides. But when we look at the pace at which both the sides are working, there is a realization that it's just 1 month to go, everything has to be forged, everything has to be put in place.
Yeah, essentially the India bloc has also been able to fetch a stronger alliance in 180 seats. That's almost exactly equal to the NDA. However, the India bloc has lost significant opportunity of forging strong alliances in Bihar and Bengal. That is 82 seats, with JDU Nitish Kumar hopping back to BJP and TMC deciding to go it solo. So these 2 states, I think, have been a major setback for the India bloc alliance. Otherwise, it has formed up decent amount of alliances with parties in UP, even in Maharashtra, Jharkhand, and some states with Aam Aadmi Party. Now we see that the BJP is adding on to allies in the south and east. Why is it so essentially? So if you look at the weak seats of BJP, the seats which it has never won, more than 3/4 of the seats are in the southern and eastern region. And that's why we see a lot of focus on alliances, with TDP making a ghar wapsi, and also an attempted alliance with the BJD. A lot of rallies are being planned by the Prime Minister in the southern part, because the party sees an opportunity to expand or add the seats there, because of being maxed out in the northern region.
If Neerja is connected with us now, Neerja, again, this is a question that I want to understand from you clearly. Yes, alliances are clear, but would you say that, in a number of states, the BJP is struggling as well? Whatever's said and done, the picture is not clear in Maharashtra. We do not know whether have an alliance partner in BJD at all in Odisha.
That's right. BJD is a question mark. Certainly Karnataka, they will lose
Yes,
from
again.
the 2019 tally where they got 25 out of 28 seats. That seems unlikely this time. So they will lose 5, 6, 7, whatever it will be. And Maharashtra is an open game. If you travel through Maharashtra, which I've been doing in the last days, ordinary people tell you it's going to be half-half. Because on the one hand, you have the organizational might of the BJP plus Shinde, Ajit Pawar, and a large number of MLAs have gone with them. Party workers have also, many of them have gone with them. But on the other side is the sympathy factor for Raj Thackeray and Sharad Pawar. So how this is going to pan out remains to be seen. It's probably the most confused picture today in the country, that is Maharashtra. So certainly the BJP will lose some in several states, but they will try and up their tally in other states. In UP, they'll give another push from the 62 that they got last time. They will go for the 2014 figure. They will certainly try and up their tally in Bengal and Orissa. If they have an alliance, there again, they may go for 2, 3 more seats. Telangana is also fertile ground for them because the BRS is expected to collapse, virtually collapse. In Telangana, it will be a fight between Congress and BJP, so they may mop up another 2, 3 seats. So they are fighting for every single seat.
Yes, they're fighting for every single seat. That's why the core group meetings of the BJP in Nalin Kohli are continuing almost every day. Core groups of various states are coming and interacting with Mr. Shah and JP Nadda. My question is, of course, we are looking at this 30-day period which starts today. It's very, very crucial now. How are you placed according to yourself? I mean, how is the BJP looking at it?
Excellently. Excellently placed. Honestly, can't be better. And let's look at the big picture. I'll hold my horses on numbers, but the fact of the matter is, if there is certainty, it's on the BJP NDA side. I think everyone acknowledges that Mr. Modi, as Prime Minister Modi, will return for a third term. The BJP will increase its seat tallies, as will the NDA. Now, where that figure would go, our slogan is par 400 par. Where that figure will go, the people of India, the voters will decide. We will know that on the 4th, in the first week of June. Second, I don't see uncertainty on the BJP side. I see clarity. Core group meetings, I've been in charge of 4 states at various points of time. Core group meetings is about tightening the thing and getting ready for how we unfold our work into the actual electoral process. If you go back 3 months, you'll find BJP was working. If you go back 6 months, you'll see BJP was working. If you go back even before that, you'll see the BJP working on it. So it's a constant clarity in terms of day one that the election is approaching, we need to do our bit. If there's confusion, it's on the India alliance.
Okay.
So from a national alliance of several political parties coming and saying we are forming an alliance, what we have is an understanding in a few states. And let's take those states. The confidence of the Congress party, let's say in Uttar Pradesh, reaches its highest point when Mr. Rahul Gandhi so far hasn't made it clear whether he'll go back to Amethi, the family seat, and Mr. Sonia Gandhi is not going to contest Raebareli.
Okay.
And therefore, one wonders who will be the Congress party leaders there, and perhaps UP may be a clean slate for other political parties this time. And I can talk seat after seat, Maria, state after state. So there, what we have on the other side, Bengal, the Congress has been literally shown the door, and even their leader of opposition has been threatened by a candidate by Mamata Banerjee.
Let me bring in Shama Muhammad now. Shama, Congress's 5 Nyay, Hissedari Nyay, Kisan Nyay, Shramik Nyay, Yuva Nyay, Nari Nyay, all this is out. You're trying to talk about various constituencies that the Congress is trying to cater to, or promises that are being made. 1 lakh per year for a woman head in family, and 30 lakh new central government jobs as well, which is the Yuva Nyay. How much of this is workable?
Hi. First and foremost, we have made certain promises in Karnataka, Telangana, Himachal, and all those promises have come into reality. So Congress party is a party which keeps their word. Let's not forget that we waived farmer loans in 2018, 70,000 crore. And we had Arun Jaitley in 2017 saying in Parliament, we can't waive farm loans. So they promised to them in their manifesto, but they couldn't do it. So that is the Bharatiya Janata Party. I want to go to the numbers first and foremost. Is they say 400 par, 400 par. This is exactly what happened. The smoke screen which they created in West Bengal in the last election, assembly election, 200 par, 200 par. And finally, what did they get? 77. They used muscle power, money power, everything possible. So I feel that there is a huge anti-incumbency. You can see them getting people from other parties. They're running after alliances. ADIMK says, we don't want you. There's a fight between them and JDS in Karnataka. They are getting an ally like MNS, which nobody wants. So BJD and BJP. BJP is the principal opposition in the state. In Odisha, they want an alliance with them. So what we are seeing is that they're running after alliance partners. And when you look at the numbers, this last election, their highest strike rate, 90%, was in Bihar, Maharashtra, and Karnataka. And like Haryana, for example, they got 10 out of 10, which is impossible this time. It's impossible. So they're going to go down in Maharashtra, they will go down in Bihar, they will go down in Haryana. So they're looking at the south. Now, South Karnataka, again, they will go down in Karnataka. Kerala, they won't get anything. Tamil Nadu, they will not get anything. Andhra, they will not get anything. In Telangana, they had 4. The Congress will do much better there, and they can go down in Telangana. So, and in Northeast, Manipur has affected that part of the world, and the CAA, which they have enacted, will affect the Assam region, where they will go down, which they were up last time. So, honestly speaking, I don't see where the numbers are going to come from. What I feel is this exactly of 2004, where you think you have already won.
Okay, so you're talking about these elections as a 2004 smoke screen.
One last point, that the people of India, they're treating them like idiots, thinking, what, we have won. And the people of India are watching and saying, listen, how dare do you do this? This is hazardous.
Nalin,
we have
will you
not gone out to vote,
please?
and you are so overconfident that you've already decided we have won. That is not good for democracy, and to think that the people of India can be taken for a ride and taken for granted.
Nalin, your rebuttal.
Maria, no, I don't need to rebut that. That is a point of view the Congress is entitled to. How is it going to pan out? We will know in the first week of June. My general suggestion would be record this interview and let's play it back in the first week of June. So who is dreaming and who is speaking with reality on the ground will be crystal clear. Crystal clear. We'll hold our horses till then. I think what we have is performance and leadership. We have clarity, and I think the voters of India have shown that consistently over 2 general elections. We were told we won't come in 14. Prime Minister Modi came in 14. We were told we are going to lose 19. He came with a greater majority. BJP as also NDA. We are being told the same thing in 2024. We believe we've served the people of India, and we do believe that they will bless Prime Minister Modi for a historic 3rd term. But as I said, record this interview, keep it with you, and play it back in the first week of June.
Okay.
Then we can debate.
Okay. So, Shama, since you were doing, state-by-state analysis, there are certain questions that I wish to ask you. There is a block of almost 82 seats, which are total of Bihar and Bengal. There is also 80 seats of Uttar Pradesh. Where does the Congress stand in these? Good 162?
See, Mamata Banerjee is a member of the India Alliance. We are not fighting together in West Bengal does not mean that there will be a post-poll alliance. Let me make that very clear. 2004 was about post-poll alliance. This is the first time in the history of India we have a pre-poll alliance of more than 28 parties. Yes, a few of them are not there. But even Aam Aadmi, for example, Aam Aadmi Party, in Punjab, we are not with them. But we are with them in Delhi. So Delhi also, which they got 7 out of 7, will go down. So yes, that is what I'm talking about. It's the India Alliance which is fighting this election. It is not the Congress party alone. So definitely we will do well in those areas where they would be our alliance partner. For example,
fine.
In Jharkhand, there will be a huge sympathy vote for Shibu Soren. Let me tell you that very clearly. Like Nirja said in Maharashtra, they're fed up of when they have gone out and voted for a particular party, these people come and break it up, break parties into two. Today Pashupati Paras was crying because the last assembly elections they were with him and they kicked out his nephew. And now they've got back with the nephew, they've kicked him out. I mean, and also taking leaders from every party. Why? And why are Rajya Sabha members, ministers all going and fighting elections?
Okay. Let me bring back the two experts again, Nirja and Amitabh Tiwari. Amitabh, what we saw play out last time in 2019 in UP was a smooth transition or transfer of votes between the BSP and Samajwadi Party. The UP ke ladke experiment of 2017 failed miserably. Will that transfer of vote, if it exists for the Congress, really happen in UP?
No, see, the transfer of votes could happen because as of today, the Congress party's vote share is half. It is composed of the minority votes and half of the other community votes. So the minority votes might seamlessly transfer to Samajwadi Party. However, we make a mistake when we compare MGB with or Mahagathbandhan with India, is that we are comparing BSP with Congress. So BSP is out of that alliance.
Yes.
BSP was 80% in terms of vote share. Congress party is just 6%. So it's an inherently weaker alliance. And when we talk about things like BJP has maxed out in states and it could lose a few seats here and there, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. But can we recall or can we pinpoint one state where Congress is going to defeat BJP with a good majority? That is going to be very, very difficult for the Congress party. The entire election is on 200 odd seats where the BJP and the Congress are in contest. 175 BJP won, 15 seats Congress won last time. And out of these 153 seats, BJP has a vote share of more than 50%. The lead is 20% plus. There is this election. And here, unfortunately, as you said, Congress party does not get benefit of any alliance partners because alliance partners do not have votes in these seats. Can Congress beat BJP in these 200 odd seats? This is where the game of 2024
is.
Okay, so
let me ask the same question on the other side. Nirja, despite initial hiccups, both the sides have managed alliances. You have allies with the BJP, you have allies also with the Congress party. They have done seat sharing formula as well. But when we look at the actual transfer or the actual arithmetic, who is at an advantage?
I think, what the Congress or the NDA alliance has on its side, they said we will do one-on-one contests in over 400 Lok Sabha constituencies. I don't think that's a reality. Had they succeeded in doing that, they would have put up a good fight, maybe have brought down BJP lower than the majority figure, had they done it determinedly. But that doesn't seem to be reality. Of course, they have an alliance. In Tamil Nadu, they have an alliance in Bihar, they have an alliance in Delhi, they have an alliance in Maharashtra. Yes, all that is true. But is that good enough? That is the question. And
are
very
the
significantly,
allies really adding to each other?
Yeah, that also. But, on the other side, after 10 years of anti-incumbency, there is no anger, akrosh against the BJP government. And they have a very clear leader who is an asset. On this side, there is no clear leader. So I think there are many minuses. But what I would look out for in this election, Maria, and this you hear stray voices. You hear it in the financial world of Bombay. You hear it in a village. That is a sign of worry. कि ज़्यादा तो नहीं दे रहे हम बीजेपी को, कुछ ज़्यादा तो नहीं हो रहा. After all, strong opposition की भी ज़रूरत होती है. Will that play out also? That is something one would like to watch.
Okay, but Nirja, as a veteran journalist yourself who has covered multiple elections, multiple general elections and also assembly elections, when Shama Mohammed says that this is almost similar to 2004 smokescreen, which actually saw the exit of Atal Bihari Vajpayee, late Atal Bihari Vajpayee, is there some similarity?
No. It's not like 2004 election. It's going to be, as things stand, it's going to be the BJP and NDA that's going to come back to power. the interesting thing is that what people are talking about is not that they'll win. They're talking about what Mr. Modi is going to do in his third term. But what I'm talking about, will people rein in the BJP in some parts in order to strengthen the opposition as opposition?
Okay. So in search of opposition, will the BJP numbers go down? Nalin Kohli, that's certainly a valid argument, because the country needs a functioning democracy, and a functioning democracy needs a strong opposition.
It's theoretically a good argument. In practice, I'm not sure. And I'm not questioning Neerja ji's experience. I respect her personally. But I think the fact of the matter is, voters finally look at who delivers. And there is delivery on the BJP side. Absolutely. And let me rattle off, say, 3-4 figures that Prime Minister Modi recently said. In India, we had about 100 startups registered a year. Now they are 1,25,000 from 600 districts, which means Tier 2 and Tier 3. So these startups are from 90% of India. They are not concentrated to the 4 metros or 5 metros. Let's take 8 crore people in Mudra without collaterals. They've got loans. These are entrepreneurs. Let's take the drone Didi, 1,000 such drone Didis. Why? Because as he said it, and this is only the Prime Minister speaking, that when a woman drives a tractor in the village, it makes news. So I wanted to give something for the farmers through a woman so that it would make it a mass movement. It would get people to see it. So I'm just giving you 3 figures. If I now go backwards to everything which is about in terms of bank accounts and financial inclusion, 500 million people, 50 crores. If you look at Ayushman Bharat, up to the smallest level, it has reached. People are getting that. Primary healthcare is now being strengthened. So it's structural. Have we not doubled the number, more than doubled the number of AIMS? Have we not more than doubled the number of graduates in medical, MBBS? Have we not more than doubled the number of postgraduates? So work has happened. So now for me to buy a theoretical argument that people who are receiving benefits, who are seeing the change of infrastructure, social, etc., are going to say, no, I don't want the change, but I need theoretically somebody who's a non-performer to have a chance to speak in parliament.
Very well taken,
so as I said, theoretically on paper,
yes,
it's a story.
Yes.
But it's not in reality.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us, Neerja Chaudhary, Nalin Kohli, Dr. Shama Mohammed and Amitabh Tiwari on this edition of India Decides. First up, there is a new segment that we are starting from today. It's called The Hot Seat. Today, we'll be talking about Jadavpur in Bengal. So, Jadavpur in West Bengal is considered to be one of the most watched seats in the state. It is known as Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee's erstwhile seat, and rightly so. It used to be former Chief Minister Buddhadev Bhattacharya's constituency, and today remains a bustling student hub. We are starting our very special series tonight that is called The Hot Seat, and we'll be focusing on several key constituencies all across India. But first up, this constituency in Bengal.
Jadavpur, a seat that has always been one of the most watched constituencies in Kolkata, is once again in the spotlight. For the TMC, it is a prestige battle. Party Supremo Mamata Banerjee won her first election here in 1984. This time, the TMC has fielded actor turned full-time politician Shayoni Ghosh. She heads the TMC youth wing and is a local resident. She also sports the noticeable white slippers that Mamata Banerjee is known for.
Why I think Mamata Di wanted me to contest from this seat is because she keeps saying that Shayoni is a street fighter. And Jadavpur always supports fighters. See, I'm not a part-time politician, sort of. I've been working for the past 3 years in Trinamool Congress. I contested 2021 assembly elections, and you know I lost. Yes, Asansol, and I lost by a very meager margin.
But for a seat that is known to be the home to intellectuals, the BJP has its homework in place. Anirban Ganguly is the chairman and trustee of the Shama Prasad Mukherjee Research Foundation, affiliated to the BJP. He has hit the ground running.
One of the overwhelming overweening issue of this constituency is what people tell me. And it's known also, you can check the record. What people tell me is that the elected member of parliament for over the last 15 years There have been several elected members of parliament who have been completely apathetic, completely inactive when it comes to solving the issues of the electorate here.
The CPIM has chosen a student politician, keeping the iconic Jadavpur University in mind. Srijan Bhattacharya has been the face of many protests in and around Jadavpur University.
We are focusing mainly on livelihood issues. This is the nucleus of our politics. Left politics has always been livelihood issues, roti, kapda, makan ka mudda. And we are going to the people and telling them that these are the people you voted for, TMC, BJP, the current dispensation, the state government, the central government. They have done everything. They have spread riots, they have extorted money, they have not let people do their votes in the last elections.
The Jadavpur Lok Sabha constituency is interesting because of the kind of parliamentary constituencies it includes, from the rural Bhangor to the suburban Baruipur and Shonarpur to upmarket Jadavpur, which is very much a part of Kolkata city and also has a considerable amount of young population. And this interesting mix of constituencies makes it such an iconic seat that is indicative of the political mood of the entire state. With camera person GD Shankar, Jadavpur, Saurabh Gupta, NDTV.